Hey everybody, good to see you again. So my Huacan official and Huacan factory store adventure continues. This one is a Huacan official. I've already pulled it out of the bag so I didn't have to hunt for drills. So I've got the drills, I've got the canvas. I noticed when I unboxed a Huacan factory store that they had a little small toolkit with a white small tray and just not the same. It looked like this one, but this one comes in the Huacan official, just like the Huacan factory store. Maybe it's because I have one smaller canvas in this package and I got a smaller toolkit. I don't know. But these are the nicer toolkits, the bigger ones with the bigger boats and the black tweezers, and I got two of those for two of my paintings and then one of the other small ones. So I don't know how that's working. It is what it is. So this one I have looked at for a long time, and it's going to be for my daughter who has horses, loves horses, has always been into horses. 28 days to get here, right during the Chinese New Year, right after the Chinese New Year. It was $9.55. It's a square drill. It's 60 by 30, so it's going to be kind of long and narrow. And here's the picture. It is these confetti, different bright colored horses. She has a YouTube channel. I'll probably link it below for you since I'm talking about her. She's a homesteader, horses, chickens, whatever. And she's been doing some videos and lives, and she wanted something to put over the fireplace. I said, I got you covered. So I'm going to make this for her, and I'm going to put it, she's going to put it over her fireplace so she can have it in her lives. So let's open this one. And I'm glad I have this big long counter because I think I'm going to need it for this. Man, these things just don't want to open. I'm having a hard time. All right. So it has 40 colors. 40. Ew, that's a lot of colors. All right. Let me get my tape off here because these are all taped. Here's the other thing I've noticed, a difference between Huacan official. Man, it just doesn't like to come off. Poke through it somehow. Between the Huacan official and the Huacan factory, I don't know if it's true with all of them, but this particular one has the Huacan paper covering with the Huacan name. The Huacan official store just had a clear paper. It didn't have anything on it at all. Oh, hello. Something's outside. Hey. Hang on. So that was totally uncalled for. Who knows what set her off? Anyhow, I'm going to unroll this, and I'm going to pull paper at the same time. Boy, even on these little narrow canvases, they like to use their paper. So I'm going to loosen the paper. There's 3 pieces. I'll loosen these 3 pieces up. There's one. And see if we can get this next one. Oh, no, of course not. All right, here comes the second one. And she's outside now, so if she starts barking, we're just going to have to roll with that and ignore her. I don't know what she's doing. There's a deer, a bird, a rabbit. Who knows what she's seeing out there. We do live in the country, and there's all kinds of interesting things outside. All right, so here's what I did the last time. I pulled a couple, and I started unrolling. Because I don't want to cause creases. I think I can actually get my hand on these. Yep, there we go. I don't want to cause creases. I don't want to cause rivers. I think there is something about having this hard paper on it that may, as we take the paper off, just might cause some wrinkles and problems with the canvas. And when I'm unrolling this, I see just lots of orange and the blues coming through. Now remember, this is 60 centimeters long. It's going to keep going for a minute. So here we go. We're not even there yet. 60. I hope my counter holds this. Let me scooch up on this a little bit. 60 centimeters. We're coming towards the end. This paper very well can come off the end, which is fine. I've done this before and I just put it back on. Yeah, it's still going. Oh, there goes the paper. And it's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. I don't mind taking it off. I don't have a problem with that. I've got one more little fold here, and that's where the key is on the end. And it still wants to roll. But, anyhow, that's a long one. There it is. That's a long one. Long and narrow. Now, I don't think you can even begin to see it. So I'm going to hold it up. And you can see the two horse heads, right? And a lot of blue, a lot of orange peeking through there. That's a big canvas. That's long. I mean, that'll look pretty above her fireplace. So everything looks clear. It's got 40 colors. Let's try this one more time, even though my phone doesn't like to show you the symbols. We'll just try one little corner. That's not too bad. You can kind of see those. I mean, they're clear. And I don't see a wrinkle. I don't see a river. I don't see a crease. I don't see... I mean, other than you see a slight line where each of the pieces of paper stopped, I mean, it's pretty darn clear. All right? Make your photo sparkle. Diamond painting art. That's going to be really pretty above her fireplace when she does those lives. So, there it is. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I hear Miss Barky. I'm going to take a second and go, now let her in, and we'll finish up with the drills. It's done for a minute. Lord knows, life with dogs. 3 of them. They can make life interesting. So, I already pulled these drills out. They're square. I only got 40 of them? 40. That's a lot of colors. And here we go again. I always fight with the edge. Where's the yellow thing? So, since I've just opened up my first couple of Huacans, I have come to learn that they give you one bag with each color. It just depends on the size of the bag, right? More of that color, bigger the bag. But I think they only give you one bag for each color, unless you got a ton. None of my paintings are that big. So every single one of these are different colors. So, for example, this big bag of grays is probably going to be that whole background. And that's why the bag's so big and there's so many of them. And then there's going to be like a lot of this gray color in there. These are probably going to mix together to make the background. So some of the beautiful colors, like I said, when I undid that, I saw oranges and red colors pop out of that canvas. And here's some of those reds and oranges. There's a lot of those in there. Another reddish orange. And then I saw blues, like bright blues. So, like some of these blues, and then this blue, those pop right out. So the oranges, reds, and blues pop right out. I mean, it's amazing how many purples there are. I didn't see purple on the canvas. I mean, that doesn't pop out. And then some of these bright colors, like this is like a coral color, which is really pretty. These are kind of all in the goldish, brownish family, I guess. Gold and browns, yellows, and, some pinks. So, I mean, it's got a huge variety of colors here. And that's what I'm going to like about it so much, is all of this variety. It's even got a little neon green in it. So it'll be really cool. She's really going to enjoy having it above the fireplace, pale purple. And I'm going to try to get to this one as soon as I get a couple other things. I have a priority list, and I'm trying to stay with my list and work my way down. And some things I have beginning videos for, so I have to finish the canvas so I can do the full review. This one I'm going to do a full review. Her birthday's in June. It might take me until June. It is the first day of spring. It might take me until June to get that one done and get it to her, but I'll get it done and I'll review it because I think it's a cool painting. I haven't seen anybody do it. And I'm going to try to get to it as soon as I can. So, happy painting, everybody. And I'll link this in the description for you. If you like the video, like it. If you want to subscribe, share, whatever you feel like it. So, I'll see you soon. Show you how this, I call it the confetti horses, turned out. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at the muzzle, look at the nose, look at the colors, right? Yep. So this was just all tons of colors. Okay, see, like 40 of them, tons of colors. This is all done grays and pinks, and so we had some section up here, a section up here that was more solid, one color, a little bit down here. And then over here, we had some pretty good solid sections of one color, this light gray. But it's absolutely beautiful. You can see Huacan, right? My first Huacan. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It sparkles, it's detailed, it's lovely. Now, Huacan. I bought this after they supposedly took care of all their drill problems, okay? And I will say, I have not really had a lot of popping issues. Now, when I was down here working on this solid section down here and I was using my multi-placer, this was a little different. I had to roll this a couple times. But after I rolled it, everything's been fine. There's nothing popping up now. I can do this and everything's down. I just needed to roll it a couple times. I think it's really because I was using the multi-placer. I don't know why. Maybe they weren't going down tight enough. But anyhow, this thing is just beautiful. I'm going to frame this for my daughter for her birthday in a very unique way. And I'll show you that framing later. But look at that. Isn't it pretty? It's long and kind of skinny, but it's just gorgeous. So, drills. They didn't pop, like I said. Once I put them on there and I rolled it, they're down. They're not going anywhere. They seem to be pretty good. Here was my trash. Now let me explain. I probably could have had more trash than this. I had a lot of these little half drills. A lot of half drills. Okay, there's a bunch of those in there. And there's some more in my drills that were left over. But that seemed to be the biggest problem. I mean, there's some with, squashed bottoms and, extra at the bottom and, weird things like that. But, they were okay for the most part. They were okay. And I didn't run out of a single thing. I mean, I've got tons of every color left over. I didn't even come close to running out of anything. So there's plenty of drills there. So it was, it took me a while. I had to do it in a couple sections. I had to take a little time out and do something for my mom for Mother's Day. But I got right back to this and I had like maybe a third of it left to go. And I got that done pretty quickly. It took a long time because clearly this is just confetti, 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 confetti. I used to, let me turn this for a second, I'll show you. I used to try to do, like I'd open up a section and I'd do like this section. But there was so much confetti. I ended up doing like a big strip. Like I'd open up this whole piece here and I'd do the whole thing, one color throughout the whole section all the way across. Because, it didn't make sense to put a couple here and then I'd be over here and I have to do a couple more. So I just open up a big section. So I did it in like 4 sections, like there, you know, and another one all the way across. And that, you know, seemed to keep the color changes down a little bit. So it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. She's going to love it. She's going to hang it above the fireplace. She knows I'm making it for her. It's not like it's a secret or anything. So she knows it's coming. And she's got a place for it where she wants to hang it above her fireplace. And yeah, it's really pretty. It's really lovely. It's one that I looked at when I first started diamond painting back in the fall. And finally got it and finally got it done. Her and I both love horses. She has horses. You know, we had a horse together. It's just, you know, it's our thing, horses. So, but look at it. It's just lovely. So I think the whole drill issue is maybe a non-issue. You know, this one seemed to go pretty good. I have a few more that I bought from Huacan at the same time. So, you know, I'm not going to probably get to those for a while, but this one was nice. It's square drills, and, you know, I seemed to have everything go okay. So anyhow, I will link this painting in the description for you if you're interested in it. You know, I love the eye. It's fun when you're doing this and then all of a sudden you get an eyeball. It's like, ooh, hey, there's an eye. Anything that has an eye is kind of interesting to do. All of a sudden they look at you, you know, it's kind of cool. So anyhow, there it is. And check it out. Thanks for watching the video. I'm glad I could do another full review because they're harder to do. You know, I have to finish stuff first. But there it is. Like the video if you enjoyed this. If you learned anything, that's great. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see some more of my stuff. And come back and visit. See you later.